The world of cryptocurrencies is highly dynamic, especially nowadays, and having the right expectations for the future is crucial. So in this video we will discuss Bitcoin's halving cycles of 2017 and 2020, analyze them and project them to the future of crypto. We plan to set expectations from the crypto market of 2023-2024. You will be astonished by how much we can estimate the future of crypto. My name is Jack Klondike, let's dive in. State inflation is an increase in the prices of goods and services within a state over time. It can have negative consequences on the economy and consumers as it reduces purchasing power, which means that consumers can buy fewer goods and services with the same money that they could before inflation. Inflation also changes spending and production patterns, resulting in an unstable economy. And we know that the entire US economy functions within a closed system where banks invest in the governments, and the government supports the banks. This allows for maintaining stability, but the exclusive right of the US to print dollars leads to an increase in national debt. Banks in the US have strict rules for storing money. The large portion of funds is invested in stocks and government bonds, like 90% of them, making them less accessible in times of crisis or when the masses want to withdraw their funds for various reasons. More and more concerned about the situation and are seeking where would be the safer way to store their money. So many are turning to cryptocurrency because it offers contracts and stability. People are beginning to realize that keeping money in a bank is not secure and are seeking alternative ways to manage their finances with lower risks. Crypto offers such an alternative where there are no risks I mentioned. Over the years, there has been a growing interest in cryptocurrency due to inflation concerns. Crypto is often considered an inflation-resistant asset. For example, the Bitcoin supply is fixed. We'll talk about this fact later on. So, people living in inflation-afflicted markets are naturally starting to view cryptocurrencies as their future of money, as their own money lacks the buying power vastly. Therefore, with more and more inflow of new money, the cryptocurrency and inflation are expected to rise in sync. As a result, when inflation increases, crypto is supposed to gain more value too. For that reason, crypto might be seen as a good hedge or potential protection of the buying power of an investor's money. Besides the new investors and long-term holders coming into the crypto space from the stock markets, due to an instability of the US economic system, there are also people who are motivated by an upcoming 2024 halving. Due to the rapid increase of hash rate, Bitcoin's halving is now expected to happen in mid-April 2024. So currently, we have less than a year left before halving occurs. Halving previously affected the price back in 2012, 2016 and 2020, making drastic changes. In 2012, as we can see, there was a slight growth by Bitcoin standards in 2012, specifically 500% per year, 378 days before the halving. However, at the moment of the halving phase, the growth stopped and a flat phase lasting 50 days began. After that, the main part of the growth started, leading to a 9,500% of profit in a year. Currently, we are exactly in the phase of the pre-halving growth, if we base it on the year 2012. And here, in 2016, we observe similar pattern. The growth started approximately a year before the halving event. However, after the event itself, there was a flat period, consolidation, lasting 154 days, almost half a year. Such pauses are made to sow the seed of doubt. However, afterwards, as expected, there was a powerful growth of 2,300%, which lasted once again exactly 1 year. The situation in 2020 was not quite standard. As we can see, the growth started even earlier, more than a year before the halving. However, it was dampened by the COVID circumstances, leading to a dump down to 3K. Nevertheless, at the pre-halving peak, the growth reached 258%, which is not bad. Following the classic pattern, we have a consolidation phase lasting 150 days after the halving. After that, a growth of exactly 500% within a year. So we have an established model. The growth starts 1 year before the halving. The halving itself is a bullish event, a delayed action bomb if you will. And we need to wait for 150 days before a new wave of growth. And the post-halving growth lasts for a year. And therefore, the peak point is reached within a 1.5 years after the halving itself. And currently there unfolds a more powerful narrative. Cryptocurrency is finally beginning to play the role envisioned for it by its creator. A safe haven from banks. Now not only individuals but also large funds are considering the cryptocurrency market as an undoubtedly high risk but still possible direction for diversifying their investment portfolios. Regarding the risks, it's necessary to remember that as long as bank failures are not critical enough for the whole economy, crypto is a safe haven. Once a real black swan event happens, Bitcoin will be the first one to suffer. We do not expect a COVID-like dump in this cycle, but a significant collapse due to a bank system or a major bankruptcy could be quite possible. So what exactly do we expect? We're currently expecting growth, but not a strong one, because it has already happened recently when Bitcoin has risen from 16k to 31k. At best, we may touch the 45,000 mark. The first half of 2024 doesn't have particularly bullish prospects. At best, it will be a flat period above 30k. However, we also acknowledge the possibility of a flash crash due to significant shocks to the banking system caused by crossing the recession threshold. The main part of the growth may be expected from Q2 or Q3 of 2024. Talking about trends, one thing is evident between all the halvings. The growth becomes weaker with each passing year. If the growth in 2014 was 9,500, in 2020 it was only 500. As funny as it might sound, we don't expect significant growth from 2024-2025 cycle. Perhaps it will only be a double increase from the previous ETH of 69,000. As one might say, the heavier the assets, the more difficult it is for it to continue growing. Overall, the expectations are undoubtedly positive. Positions should be accumulated below 30,000. Let's hope that the market will give us such an opportunity and bring the price down to somewhere around 20,000. However, based on past experience, this may only happen due to negative news. The new narrative is the influx of large amounts of money and companies into crypto, similar to what Sailor did in the past, but now there will be more of such. I hope you really enjoyed watching this video on what to expect from the market and halving of 2023-2024. Make sure to follow our channel and put a like if you want to see great videos. And follow us on Telegram. Thank you for watching and see you next time.